Hi everyone, this is Nora. I'm finally back with a YouTube video. I am going to give you my March updates in regards to what I'm using. Most of the things have stayed the same, or there's something in here that I'm considering adding. So first off, I have my Paul MM, which houses my B6 Stalogy, the 365 B6 Stalogy in here. This has been my journal and I will continue to use this. I know I said something about the grid just being a little bit too light, but I feel like I'm going to just prioritize consistency and just stick with what I've been using since December 25th. Second is my GM agenda. This is equivalent to A5, and I've been using this on and off. I don't want to officially say that this is a planner that is part of my stack. It's more when I need the space. I'm specifically using this for work, and I keep this very, very simple. I only have work items here. These are the monthlies, the month on 2 pages here. I have that. And then the weeklies consist of these inserts, all from Infinite Lotus. And pretty much I just have like admin tasks here and then something specifically per course. So yeah, this is pretty much it. But like I said, this is more of when I need that extra space. If not, I'm honestly just planning in my A6 Mulberry. In the back of this, I just have some notes pages and that is it. And I like that I have this when I need it, but it's not somewhere where I'm consistently planning in. The majority of the video is going to focus on my Mulberry because this has been my main planner. I absolutely love this size. I'm glad to be back in A6 because I was in A6 at one point about 3 years ago or so. And I just feel like this is such a great planner for portability. So let me show you what I have done in here. As far as, there are not a lot of changes. I think the biggest change is the weekly. I shared in my last video that I had ordered some customs. Pretty much, I really like overall the weekly hourly, specifically the half-hour slots. But Infinite Lotus had it a week on 4 pages, and I found myself not using the last 2 pages. And so the only thing I requested was to just have the first 2 pages and not the last 2 pages. So it wasn't a custom where, you know, I had to design something or anything like that. It was more like tweaking, right? It was a very small tweak. So let's get into this and you'll see some of the deco that I switched out in this agenda. And then towards the end, I will share the giveaway. I know I was supposed to probably share this giveaway way earlier in March, but it is what it is. Things got really hectic with work. I am back. In fact, I also got a little bit sick. And now that I'm here, I want to make sure that I do the giveaway and that you guys also enter the giveaway. So I'll share that towards the end of the video. Okay, so let me get into the agenda. This has been my main planner. On the left side, I have 2 little cards here just for deco. This is from your everyday planner, and this is the monthly journal or the monthly card you get from Infinite Lotus. Over here, I just have these 2 dashboards layered. One is from Infinite Lotus, and this one is from Aesthetic Paper Co. Moving on, I have this year at a glance from Noted Co, where I cross off each month as it goes by. My first section, the first item I have here is another year at a glance, but here I am tracking some specific dates that I want to keep in the front here. I have my wins per month, January, February, March, and now, well, as we get into April, I'll be able to write those wins there. Loving that. I started that in my A5 and I have carried that over into my A6. Quarterlies are for pre-planning, adding dates for the future. And then my next section would be just the monthlies. Now, I do want to comment that I did recently buy some dividers from Infinite Lotus. I was waiting on those to show you these, to show this video, in fact. So I was that was one of the things that delayed me from filming. So these are all from Infinite Lotus right there. You can see they go across the number 1, 2, 3, and you can't quite see them, but there's 4, 5, and 6. And then right after here, you can see all the monthly dividers that I included now that I received this order. So very excited that I got those. Back to the second section though, I have all these monthlies here. These would be just back to back, month on 2 pages. Love this, very streamlined, I feel. The stickers that I'm using here are all from Infinite Lotus. I did try something more colorful, but for some reason, just my heart keeps going back to something more neutral. So I have all of this here, very happy to have that all set up. My next section includes the weeklies. So This is just from Noted Co. And this is what I mean in regards to the custom that I made. Really, this used to be, and it is available as a week on 4 pages, but I only wanted the first 2 pages, and that's why this is a custom. These are half-hour slots with Saturday and Sunday stacked. And this has been the layout that has worked the best for me. Over here, I just have a sticky note from Infinite Lotus. I put the month of January and I cross off each day as it goes by. This is supposed to be for habits, like to track a particular habit, but I didn't want to use it that way. So I did use my whiteout to, you know, take out those words that are there. So that way I can use it as I want to use them. I did back plan everything because I was using some different inserts for January and February. But once I received these, I was able to just sit down and within a couple days back plan everything. So here's everything from the beginning of January. Again, very neutral. Here's my February, the same idea in the front here, crossing off each day as it goes by. And this is the entirety of February as well. Again, very simple. Now, since I did back plan these, I didn't add any deco stickers, but then once I got going in March, I did go ahead and add a couple more stickers. Here's March. Again, crossing off each day. And here you could see, again, very neutral stickers, but still it adds a little something, right? And during this week, because I didn't want to back plan all the work items too, so I just kind of felt like, okay, I'm just going to keep it simple. But then towards this weekend over here, I decided to start including my work items back into the A6. And that's kind of where I'm at the moment, right there. This is my today divider from Cloth and Paper. But I'm very happy to be back in here. So I only have January, February, and March here. I have to still add a couple other months. And I feel that it's okay. Like, I wish I could make this planner a little bit more chunky, but I do have to be careful with the rings. And so because of that, I don't want to overstuff it. I think I should be able to include April without a problem and then relook at this and see if I should take out January or what should I do. But I'll get to that when the time gets here. Again, you can kind of see the monthlies here. These are just, I love these in the A6 size. I have these in every size that I've been in, meaning I have them in the A5 as well as personal. And now I had to get these in the A6. So happy that I purchased that. My next section, which is my 4th section, and this is actually a planner card, which I shared in a previous video that I was able to add the holes here and just use it as a divider. As a dashboard. This is from Noted Co. Here, this section still remains the same. These are all my trackers. My sleep trackers are here. Now here I did take out the other previous months. If you see, I only have the month of March here for my sleep and my step tracker, as well as my habit tracker. I only have the month of March, and on the back for some of them I can add April, but others I can't. Like this one, for example, my step tracker, I can only have the March one because this is the first part of March all the way up to the 15th, and then this goes up to the 31st. All right, so this was the habit tracker. Here I can add April. This is my mood tracker for the this is the month of March, and on the back I will add April. These are my weekly routines, January, February, March, and then I will be able to add April here. Next section, which is my 5th section, is my line a day. By the way, this is also from Aesthetic Paper Co. This is just really beautiful. I'm really gravitating towards those dividers that have a back to them. Okay, so it's like you have a front and then you have a back. So I have this all for January. So this is the first part of January and the second part of January. Here's my February and March. I come in here and I write something every single day, and I love this. And just in case I don't have time to journal, I can always refer back to this and then kind of back journal if I need to. And now my last section, which is actually empty. These are all these notes pages from Infinite Lotus. I was at one point I was using these for my sermon notes, but then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use another notebook. I went ahead and I got a different notebook, and I'm just using that. I'm taking that one to church. I do still take my planner to church, but I feel that having just a separate space for my sermon notes, I think would work best. But at one point it was nice to have everything in one place, but I just figured sometimes I just want a little bit more space. So the journal I have is just something a little bit bigger than this here. And then I have just my stickers here that I've been using from Infinite Lotus. And in my pocket is where I have the stickers that I once had right here. I included them here. That's why I figured, I'm like, if I have this pocket, I might as well include those stickers in here. Like, I'll show you, I have the bubbly hearts in here. These are from Sweet Caress Designs. These are from Papery Planning. These I'm using in my quarterly. These I'm using to highlight those days in that year at a glance that I showed you in the beginning. And this is for my wins. These are from Papery Planning, these last three here. Okay. Kind of the same color scheme as you can see. I just really love that color. And then this, by the way, you probably have seen this before if you've seen my videos. This is from May Paper Co., the zip pocket. And I love it because the stickers fit in perfectly. So that's the thing about the A6. I mean, I really like the size of the inserts. I like how much I have as far as space to write from left to right. I love that these stickers fit in here perfectly. Yes, I had to cut them, but they fit in here so well. I love that these tiny stickers fit in this particular item, which is also from May Paper Co. You can put whatever other, cards or whatever you want to put in here. But I decided to use this for these small stickers from Infinite Lotus. And I just, just everything about the A6 is just wonderful to me. And here is my page lifter, also from May Paper Co. I have a couple of sticky notes from Cloth and Paper on both sides here. And then I did decide to make this a little bit more simple, more minimal. I decided to just use this memento card that at one point was in the Cloth and Paper, I believe in one of the sub boxes. Yes. And that's it. I just wanted to put that there, add this deco, and that is it. At one point, I had a bunch of other cards here, but they were getting a little bit busy. And the thing is, I wasn't even using them. I had something in here as well. I mean, if you like that, go for it. But for me, I just wanted something simple. Also, the other reason why I decided to take my stickers out of here and switch everything out in the back here is because, like I said, I do take this planner on the go, and I don't want things falling out. This card is a little bit more difficult for it to fall out. I feel like it's tucked in very well. No issues here. And these, if I need to, I can push these back in here and they will not fall out. So again, I need to do what works for me because I'm taking this as on the go wherever I want. And so I don't want anything spilling out. I used to have all these pretty things like the magnetic clips and everything right here, like this one here, but it's just not going to work for me. I do not want to lose anything. And then I have my pen, and that's, oh my goodness. So this is another reason why I've been sticking with this planner. So it's really interesting when you look at pen loops. For some reason in my personal rings, my MM Agenda, this pen does not fit in there. The pen loop is just too small. And in my A5, it does fit in here very well. No issues. Okay, that's perfect. But like I said, this is not something portable for me. This is something as a backup. I need more space. Let me take it out. But I don't consider it part of an official planner stack at all whatsoever. But this one fit in here so well. Okay. And this is the pen that I absolutely live by. I love this so much. I love the grip of it, everything about it, the color of it. And it fits in here so well, considering that it has a little grip. And that's it. Now, I will say something about the A6 because I think I've only been saying good things about it, particularly for this Mulberry Agenda. Well, one, I always want to caution you about the rings, okay, because there may be some gapping. I know these 5 are tight, but this one tends to be, I got to be careful with it. There is a small little gap here. Luckily, it hasn't gotten worse, so that's great. The other thing I want to tell you is when you do close this agenda, because you do have this pen, at least this pen is kind of like a bulky pen compared to another pen you can have in here that'll maybe be a little thinner. When you close it, I always have to be careful because if you just close it like that, then your tabs can really hit this. So what I do is I go like this so that it all goes on top of the pen like that. So with that said, that's another reason why I don't want to make this planner very bulky. So when you look at it like that, it looks like this. But this will prevent the tabs from bending. Now, if you don't care about them, like maybe you want just top tabs, great. Or bottom tabs, I think that would work even better. But for me, because I do like this is like my MO, having these different dividers here, these tabs, I must have them. Like, I love it. Now, the majority of the time, my planner does stay open. And so with that said, I don't have the issue. When I go out and about, I already know my trick. I just go like this, make sure it's on top of the pen, and then I close it like that. And that is that. And I haven't had any issues with any of the dividers or the tabs folding at all whatsoever because these are really nice tabs and I don't want them to get messed up. So that's the only thing I would caution you with a mulberry in general, but everything else, honestly, I love it. The color, the leather they use, it's just really, really nice. I do have one item that I received that is making me think about things slightly. Okay, so like I said, I just kind of go back here. I have my A5 ring agenda, like I said, when I need it. This is nothing that I'm married to. I am married to this here. And as much as I don't like the grid, like I said in the Stalogy, I feel like, you know, I'm in here. I might as well just keep it going and just make the best out of it. At least I'll have completed maybe 6 months or something. I don't know. We'll see when I decide to just kind of, you know, put it down. In the meantime, I'm going to continue in here for journaling. This is, again, private information, so I'm not doing flips of this. I don't even share this on Instagram at all whatsoever. Maybe like the cover or something like that, but that's as far as that's going to go. However, what I did receive was this cutie. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. So this is from Cloth and Paper, and this is the CP Petite notebook. Guys, oh my goodness. So this is so cute. Now, this is not a planner. It's just a notebook, like I just said. But I was just blown away. Oh my goodness. I just got this today, and the paper is so smooth. Okay, so you have kind of like this little jacket that you can take it off or put it on. I had seen these, right? Especially because on Cloth and Paper, the channel on YouTube, they show, right, what they're going to release and whatnot, and it caught my eye. But then I said, well, this is cute, but I didn't expect this. I did order it because I was curious about the size. So if you look here, it's almost about like an A6. I know this is specifically called the CP Petite size, but if you're looking, because when I was looking at this, because I have not used CP Petite, I'm not familiar with that size. I'm familiar with half letter, all the different ring sizes. I even know the classic HP, all of those, but the CP Petite, because I've never had one, it was a mystery to me. It looked small, so I said, this looks either it's pocket or A6. So I do feel like it's closer to A6. I did compare it to an A6 little booklet that I have from Sterling Ink, and I noticed this was slightly slimmer, like by a hair. So just want to give you the heads up on that. But I feel like this is so pretty. This is something that, honestly, you need to see this in person. I love, this is a very sturdy cardstock. The pop of color is really pretty. I love this. I think this is so cute with the orange inside and the little label here. Like the whole feel of it is just everything. It has the pop of color in the back as well. And let me just move my planner out of the way so that I can take a closer look at this. I did receive this just today. Of course, when you want to flatten a notebook, you go section by section. So I don't plan on doing that right here. But honestly, here's the situation. I just talked about this this journal that I have here, the Stalogy that's in here, but this is giving me, this is very much a, what am I looking for? It is definitely something I'm not going to say I'm going to use this as my new journal, but it is definitely something that I'm considering. I think I'm going to play with it. I think I'm probably going to do like a journal entry in here and see how I feel about the paper, see how my favorite pen writes in here. I will say that the grid is perfect, like the color of the grid, like I can see the grid, the color of the paper is a beautiful creamy paper. I love this idea that you can take this little jacket or take it off, whatever you want. Another idea I had for how to use this notebook would be kind of like a common placing notebook, put it in my handbag. You know, I even thought, oh my goodness, what about my sermon notes? But then I decided, you know, for something like church, I want more space, to tell you the truth. I've done these type of smaller notebooks for, in fact, I did it last year using A6 size. Not this one, of course, but something from Lloydstrom. And I kind of, it was nice because it fit in every single handbag, but I kind of felt like I needed more space. You know, how to put it on my lap and all that other jazz, right? Like I wanted it to, I didn't want to kind of have to adjust my legs and everything, right? That type of thing. So bigger is a little bit better for me for taking to church and writing on my lap. But for putting this in my handbag, taking this out and about, right, as a common placing notebook, for even using it as a journal. Let me show you this. This is so cute. This stack is just so cute. And let me put the little jacket on. as well. This petite, you know, the fact that I can possibly carry both of them in my hand. And that's why I don't want to commit to how I'm going to use this notebook. But if I were to use this as a journal, this would look super cute together. And I can hold both of them. Can you imagine this? My journal and my planner in my hand, both of them. And that is it, right? Right now I have this going on, right? It still fits in my hand. That's perfect, right? So I don't know. Another idea I did have was to maybe divide this notebook and have like the back of it for common placing and the front part for journaling. I will say that the B6 size that I'm using currently in the Stalogy, it's not bad, the space. It's doable. But a space like this would be even like more like easier for me to write every single day in here. But as I said, I'm not ready to make any official statements about how I'm going to use this notebook right now. I'm just really in the brainstorming stage, trying to figure out. I just know right now I love this. I just think this is beautiful. I think this was so well executed. I didn't expect to love it as much as I do. So I wanted to share this cute little notebook. And now I'm going to move on to show you what is going to be included in the giveaway. Okay, so this is the personal ring agenda that I will be including in the giveaway. This is from Christina Loves Planning. You can use this for cash envelopes or as a planner. It does not have a back pocket. It's got silver rings here as well as the popper, and all the other details have silver hardware. And you can kind of see the pocket configuration on this side here. You can even slip something in here, receipts in here with the zipped fly leaf, as well as other slots here for your credit cards, etc. And a back pocket here as well that you can put something in there. It's got a sturdy pen loop. So yeah, this is going to be part of the giveaway. And you have two, you know, depending how much you stuff this, you have two options for your popper here. And let's go on to the inserts. Now, all the inserts are going to be undated, and they are from the Infinite Lotus sub box. First off, there is a pen here. So you can see it's a brand new pen right there. And I received, this is the Pentel Energel in the 0.5 in the red ink. Next we have, and I'm sorry for the glare here, but I just want to get through this as quick as possible. I have this for March. I know March is almost over, but at least, you know, that is there for somebody. Then comes this little kind of like a bubbles, a dashboard. Then comes another dashboard here. So you can kind of decide how you want to layer this. The nice thing is they have backs, both of these, so you can kind of layer it like this, or whatever other dashboard you already have. You can use these two as the backs for them. Next would be the inserts. So this is for movie log inserts, again, undated. Cleaning routine inserts, weekly routine inserts, exercise log. So this is definitely a variety of inserts. This is not your typical monthlies and weeklies type of thing. This is more something you want to add, right? So I can see this planner, you know, maybe be an extension planner if you already have something else. And then a daily plan, which is undated. This, of course, everything's back to back. All of these are in personal size. Below, I will write all the expectations for the giveaway as far as, you know, same thing. If you've been here, you know, you just write done. I keep it really simple. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you've liked this video. And please stay tuned for me to reply to your comment if you are the winner. Okay, that way you don't miss out. It makes me sad when somebody misses out because they never saw my reply. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm still going to close this giveaway on Friday. So today is Monday. And so by Friday, I will announce the winner. So stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I look forward to interacting with you down below in the comments. And stay tuned for another video. I'm trying to get back into the habit of recording YouTube videos. I definitely had to take a break. 1, I was busy at work. 2, I got a little sick. And 3, I was waiting for a couple of things. And now they finally arrived and I can give a better flip. Anyways, thank you again and have a great day or evening. Bye-bye.